Pat, you've had a few hours to process what you've achieved. Has it sunk in even further?
Yeah, I just keep every half an hour or so you kind of remember that we just won the World Cup and get excited all over again. So we're still buzzing. It's been an awesome couple of days, and yeah, I think we'll be smiling for a fair while.
I know it's always a drive, but for you personally, the Ashes this year, to kind of get the team to kind of turn it around after a couple of games in, performance in the finals being called one of the greatest captaincy performances, especially in the last 50 years. How proud are you of what you've achieved as captain?
Yeah, really proud. It's been a big year. I feel like we've spent more time. Well, we've spent about 6 months on the road basically, and yeah, to top it off with this, it's been amazing. And yeah, I guess as captain, there's always things you do that sometimes don't pay off, and sometimes they do pay off. And yeah, I was pretty pumped to obviously win the other day. But yeah, career highlight, captaincy aside, just as a player playing with these boys, doesn't get any better than that.
When you left Pat or at the start of the year, you had 4 big assignments lined up one after the other, and you come back with 3 out of 4 pieces of silverware. Do you feel you've created that legacy for this team, or this team has created themselves a legacy?
Yeah, I think they have created their own legacy. I mean, a World Cup, you only get one chance every 4 years, and especially playing somewhere like India, it's hard. So to be pitted up against the rest of the world and come away with a medal, that's doesn't get any better than that. And then adding to that an away Ashes series, a World Test Championship, yeah, we couldn't have planned for much better. So pretty satisfied group.
Josh, especially for Paddy, injury playing in India, did you think you wanted to have gone away?
Yeah, to be honest, it almost became a sudden death, really. We thought we'd pretty much had to be flawless from there on in to make the semis, and we pretty much were. We started to find ways to win, even when we weren't having our best day. But yeah, even before the tournament, we knew playing ODI cricket in India, it's a pretty tough assignment. So just to make the semis, we were pretty pumped, and then obviously keen to go a bit further.
After that first loss, Marnus said, I remember it was quite prophetic. He said, this is not the end, this is just the beginning. And did you guys actually believe that the whole way through?
We never listen to Marnus as a rule. I mean, there's so many great quotes, I think, throughout the tournament. Even when Mitchy Marsh had to go home, he said, I'll be back to win that cup in a couple of weeks. There's lots of those little moments that you look back on now that we've won, and you think, wow, everything came together. But the belief never left. Even at the start, we knew we hadn't played our best, but we kind of knew once we clicked, we could take on anyone, and proved to be the case.
Josh, just how well did he captain in the final, and what went through your mind when he said, well, we'll have a bowl first?
We make him look pretty good, don't we? A lot of the time. No, I think it was definitely the right decision. I think, I think the wicket was obviously quite dry. Not much grass. We thought the dew was going to come into play later in the night, so all those things sort of went to plan. Probably not the first 5 or 6 overs, but we knew they were going to come out hard, and that was probably going to be the easiest time to bat as well for them. So just stuck to our guns, and yeah, everything went well.
Josh, considering you didn't get the chance to be part of that 2019 squad, how special was it coming back to this team and winning it this year?
2 from 2.
Should have been there.
Yeah, I think, as Paddy said, World Cups are every 4 years. It's pretty special. Again, like the last few months seem to go pretty quickly. It's a bit of a blur as well. We put ourselves in a tough situation there early, and then I think it brought the best out in us, pushed us into a corner, and away we went. So yeah, it's a pretty satisfying win.
We've seen Davey come out and say he wants to go on for one more. We've seen both of you guys go around for another 4 years.
Where's the next one? I'm not sure. The next World Cup. South Africa. That might suit us, yeah.
Depends where we're playing. A couple of those
4
grounds
years.
are a bit small.
4 years is a long time, so we'll see.
How'd Heady pull up? I wondered. He's been delivering on Instagram for us for a couple of days.
He hasn't pulled up
I
yet.
think it's far too early to say. Look forward to seeing him play tomorrow in the T20.
Josh, have you been told that the 3 quicks would play such a key role in winning a World Cup in India in like the semi-final and the final? Could you have seen it playing out that way?
Not probably exactly how it played out. I think we got a little bit lucky with Calcutta. The conditions got put in the bowl and a nice wicket to bowl on. But I think we knew we were going to play a part. How big a role that was going to be was sort of determined by every conditions was sort of different every game. So obviously Zam's played his part to perfection, and Maxi and Heady and Marshy chipping in, Stoynie. So we just do our roles, and we know what we're doing out there, so just stick to it.
And Have you ever heard anything like when Pat got through out, the sound silence?
Yeah, I couldn't quite hear anything really.
Nice, wasn't it? Last one, guys. Paddy, I guess this is the year we've been looking at for so long, the tour of India and Ashes in England and a World Cup too. Like, I know you always want to, do well here at home over the summer, but like, what's the next big major goal for this team?
Honestly, I've not thought any further than this, so we'll savour this for a long time. Yeah, I'm sure the stories will keep rolling on for a while, and then home summer's always huge, so we've got a couple of weeks to regroup, and we'll get together in Perth. I think it's the majority of the ODI team's the same as the Test team, so it'd be good to go and see everyone again in a couple of weeks. But
ನಮ್ಮ ವಾಹಿನಿಯನ್ನ